All right, so we're down to the final week, and it's definitely going to be one heck of a week. Um, my truck says it's 100 degrees right now, and I believe it. I think it's 95 plus heat index or something. But we're getting a lot done, and definitely going to make for one hell of a week. All right, you guys can start seeing that it's finally starting to look kind of like an apartment thing. First coat of black paint's on. Obviously the white indentions are sticking out. Got a lot of the trim work left to do. A little bit of cutting in, but the main part of that ceiling is now black. And if you look closely at the siding, it's been painted. Went with that grayish color. And 101, the one I always bring you guys to, the one I stare at, it's now finally gray. So, not sure with a little bit of time that we have left if I'm going to be able to do it justice, but at least it looks more like a proper room. We put texture on the walls the other day, went through, spent a lot of time sanding and make it look pretty, and now it's all been painted, and so very soon it'll have carpet and vinyl. So it's really starting to look good out here, especially with the new railing up and especially with everything else going on. Really like the look at this gray paint. We're still trying to decide on the door color. I think we kind of had the idea of flat black since everything else is flat black, but then somebody else pointed out that maybe it'll be a little too dark. I don't know. So that or light gray, those are my options. Not doing yellow. Give props to Laura. So she's been working on this for the last few days. We decided to take up the carpet and vinyl here in Annex 103 and put down new vinyl, and it's taken about 3 days to get that vinyl up. So, but she got it done. So I'm probably going to regret taking down those cabinets now. We have a week left, and now I got to replace all these. But in case you're keeping track of what rooms are which, this is Annex 106. All right, Annex 206, just really ugly. A lot of weird texture transitions. We're gonna mud it out, float it out, repaint it, patch the holes. Good portion of it just easier to take out a chunk and replace it than to sit there and try and feather it. So yeah, this room used to look really pretty. It's been years without it, and the cabinet's destroyed. Needs some love. Annex 201 pretty much has no issues except for this one little patch I've been mudding over and over. 7 layers now. It's starting to look like it's the same height as the rest of the drywall. Had a little itty leak behind there that we've fixed with the new rough, but oh goodness. So these have had pretty much nothing except for a little bit of drywall coming up yet, so a little bit worried about that, but plumbers and electricians, you know, they got to do things at a certain pace, and we got to respect the process so it gets done right. They got a license for a reason. So we just started drywalling up these chunks here. I still need to put that header there, but All right, well, as you can imagine, there's quite a bit of anxiety here during the last week of this project. We have these last 9 remaining units that we're just kind of waiting on the trades for right now. So they're trying to help us out as best they can, try to fit us into a schedule. But at the end of the day, it has to be inspected and has to, be up to their standard. Since it's so hot, we been spending the mornings painting outside and the evenings painting inside. Well, if you stuck around this long, here's the bonus material. I've given up on these concrete countertops. I realized I was messing with them too long. Well, it was basically just because I was psyched out about the islands being made out of vinyl. So, we'll be getting things together and finishing that up and putting the rooms back together. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. It means a lot to me. We're almost at like 200. So in case you're wondering, he's not dead. He's only mostly dead. Quite a bit different than dead, you see. He's not quite there yet. He's just tired. Very tired. It's very hot.